Wrong with my tripod here?
I don't know, it doesn't want to work. This was unscheduled and I am unprepared.
Maybe this is not the right one I'm loosening. Maybe I gotta loosen this guy. No, that's not. I don't know, that's where we're putting the microphone on. So we're not gonna use that right now. So hey, turn the microphone around.
We are upstairs on the second level of
trying to get situated here. Alright.
He starts before we're ready.
Yeah, so this was unscheduled, and what happened was I thought I had a 7 o'clock video coming up, and there's nothing there. We went to it to see what the premiere was, and no video.
Said, set your alarm, make sure we get those premieres. And I'm like, all right, you got a premiere coming up in 5 minutes. I'm looking, I said, I don't see anything. So he pulls over, he looks, he's like, there's nothing up.
So we got to do something because 7 o'clock is my prime time for video. So we wanted to come out here and talk to you guys. We can see the chat, but we can't put it on the screen because we're only doing YouTube tonight. So basically where we're at is we're right here on
LaSalle
and Junction on the corner. We're here at the world famous Iron Horse. The main restaurant is going to be open. Tomorrow's going to start. So a lot of things are starting to happen. We were at the Beaver Bar today. Their bar out front is open. And
Calamity Jane's, I think they call it. That's where they do all the karaoke and everything.
And this Wednesday, the Beaver Bar opens inside. So pretty exciting. So a lot of exciting.
And I can't see the second guy.
It just went away.
Ramblin' Rome's on. Hey.
Let's see chat. I want to see the chat. There we go. Hey, Ramblin' Rome. That's right. So it's unscheduled. We'll see what happens. We'll flip around the camera because we actually have the other.
I finally remembered to bring glasses that match.
Yeah. So what do we do today? Hey, for all you Scotty Hottie, Too Hottie fans, what's his name?
Scooter Tramp Scotty.
There you go. We talked to Scooter Tramp today. He's in town. He's going to be signing some books sometime. He said he had to go check.
Randy Cycles.
Yep,
that's right here on LaSalle, I believe.
Yep, he had to find out if the books even show up. So he said as long as the books show up.
There's Traveler.
So we had a couple-hour chat with him, and very interesting man. A little more friendlier to us this time than he was in Daytona, and talked quite a while.
Yep, and, he's a wealth of information. I'll tell you what, he knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for a guy that lives off the land.
Yep.
And so it was interesting. He kind of told us a little bit about how he travels and what he does, because he does work, but he only works a few days here, a few days there, just to make enough money.
Just to make ends meet and buy more gas, I guess.
Yeah.
Charlie's doing good. Thanks for asking, Slim Jim. He's kind of perplexed of why he can't play ball, because they say to keep him at low activity for the next couple weeks, and he's feeling back to his old self and wants to play ball, and he can't play ball yet. So we're moving tomorrow, so hopefully then he can
we're moving over to Kathmandu, and so we'll be setting up over there. We're not going to make it to the pre-rally the Buffalo Chip. We're going to be over at the Buffalo Chip a lot, but we're not going to be over there on the property. They don't really allow dogs, and we could have brought him, but we'd had to keep him on the down low, and it just would have been a pain in the ass. So we talked to Kathmandu, and they're like, come on over. So we're going over to Kathmandu.
So Mark W. says, Bob, the bike sounds good on the videos.
Can't hear that.
Clint's on.
Can't hear that extra noise we got.
We got a second noise, but hopefully we'll be getting that fixed on the 5th, and we'll let you guys know what that is.
Yep.
Scott Gusky's on. He says, hey, Bob and Tam, leaving Sunday morning for Sturgis. All right,
be
careful. Look twice and drive like you think they're all going to run over you, because we've seen a couple bad accidents.
Bad accident this morning right out there on Mount Rushmore Drive over there in Rapid. Looked like a Springer bike. She thought after she seen it, she was in front of me on the truck. I was taking the motorcycle over to Kathmandu. She thought it was a bicycle. That's about all that's left of it is bicycle parts. Guy was laying in the middle of the road. There was a lot of people around him. I thought EMS was there, but then we ended up seeing the EMS come up as we were going down the highway.
Because it was on the other side of the road.
This guy, I don't know. It looks like he was coming across the medium. I don't know if he was making a U-turn. I don't know what he was doing. But those cars are doing 60 to 70 miles an hour on there, and they T-boned him.
So when you're coming on the 16A and you're coming out of Rapid City until you get to Keystone, that's where we've seen these couple of accidents happen. So be very careful, be aware, be cautious.
Everywhere. You know, we're going to stop and show you one of those signs. There's these little signs that says think safety, and every time you see one of those signs, somebody has died there in a wreck. Not saying it was on a motorcycle, but it was a wreck. So there's a lot of them around here. You know, I like states that do that because it kind of lets you see what's going on and, you know, makes you conscious about, you know, being careful when you're out here on the road. Pay attention. Don't be... Got the bikes coming in.
Yep. So Phil's on. He says, hey, Bruce Nelson's on. He says, I got a little excited and hit the bottom button too soon. Phil Garrett says he'll be at Kathmandu on Wednesday. We'll see you there. We'll already be there. We're going there tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Ram Rowan said, man, saw so many there. Yeah, accidents, I bet.
And
just be careful.
Which it is. The more bikes you get, there's cars here too. As the rally gets going, we're going to overpower the cars. There's going to be a whole lot more motorcycles here than there's cars on the road. And I think that scares a lot of people with cars, that they just kind of say, hey, let's try to avoid that area right now. And so hopefully that'll happen and we won't have quite so many cars. But I mean, you really got to pay attention. If you've had a couple of drinks like that, make sure you've ate something. If you're at a bar like this and you're having a couple of drinks and you're still able to feel that you can ride, you're confident, have something to eat maybe in half an hour before you leave. At least give you, it's not going to make you
a soda or a cup of coffee, just
something to help you out, because everybody knows along here, just like when we talk at these rallies at the Chiefs and stuff, they know everybody's drinking. Not everybody, but mostly everybody. And so make sure you know that, that you got to think about it. And we also talked to the chief, and that video is going to be coming up here hopefully this weekend or first part of next week, that he kind of talks about that too, because we actually wanted to talk about how, if let's say you are drunk, you're so drunk you can't stand up. And it's like, what am I going to do with my bike? I can't leave it out here at 2 o'clock in the morning. They're going to tow it away. It's going to cost me a fortune to get it out. What am I going to do with it? You find one of your buddies here to find one of these parking lots. Everything here except for Dakota Mart is pretty good about letting people leave bikes overnight. And, you can come in here to the Iron Horse or wherever you're drinking at and say, hey, man, I'm really effed up. I need to leave my bike here. I'm going to ride back on my buddy's bike or whatever. And 99.9% of the time, they're going to say, leave it here. Because actually they're somewhat liable if you ride off and you have an accident.
It's better be safe than sorry.
That's right.
And I mean, even if you think, I could probably make it, if you're thinking that, then you probably shouldn't be doing it.
And you got to rely on your buddies too. And just like you, if you're with a friend and he's drank way too much, don't let him get in on his bike and kill himself or somebody else. It's nothing worse than an innocent person going down because somebody was stupid and thought they could drink and drive.
So Bruce said, slow down, life's too short.
That's right.
Steven's on. How you doing, Steven? How's Myrtle Beach? Is it still pretty hot down there? And El Buffalo's on. He says, what's up, Bob and Tim?
We had excellent weather these last couple of days. It's been cool. Really nice. I don't even know what temperature it is. Probably low 80s. Humidity's really down low. Actually, this morning was a little cool. It was about 61 when I got up this morning. And I rode the bike in.
Got up.
Yeah, I rode the bike down, and instead of putting it in the back of the trailer, we took it from Rapid City, rode it over here this morning, or I rode it over
75.
Here. Yeah, so 75 degrees, so great weather for riding. Wasn't too bad. I could still go short sleeve this morning. Wasn't too bad. Once I got out of the Black Hills. Black Hills is a little cooler. Another FYI tip for you. If you're riding out there in the Black Hills, the temperature's a little bit cooler. Yep. That's what I told people. When we were out there the other day and it was 100 degrees, did not feel like that in the Black Hills riding around. Once we got into Sturgis here, actually when we started getting into Deadwood, it was like, holy smokes, it's getting hot.
Yeah, coming in from Deadwood
so
into
they're
Sturgis.
Talking, now somebody posted on the weather, I'm listening to what they're saying on the TV, that they're saying here that we're looking at next week triple-digit temperatures here. So we could be seeing over 100 or close to it. If the humidity don't come back too much, it's not too bad. We haven't had too much rain here these last couple of days. Went over to Hewlett the other day. It rained a little, just slightly on the way over there. Enough to get you wet, which we passed some bikes. And there's a handful of bikes out here. There's probably, 10,000 bikes out here running around the Black Hills area and stuff. So there's a handful of bikes already out here. A lot of trailers rolling in, toy haulers, so we're seeing that. So
Bruce Nelson says he bought a Harley because he looks better going slow. Greg M says it's not worth it. Slim Jim says good points. And Greg M says he's in Myrtle. And A Hill 7866 says hello from Wisconsin. See you guys in a week. Can't wait to get out there. You guys be careful coming out.
Let's see if I can turn the camera. Here it is. It's on this side.
Yep,
hey, there you go. You guys can see our cam might be better than the cam they have on the building.
Yeah.
So all the vendors we got a lot of vendors here. We're going to film that probably tomorrow because we plan on doing a video tomorrow showing you what's going on. But since I didn't have a video tonight, we had to come out with something. It goes a trike.
Yeah.
Homemade trike. And so it's been, we were going to do it on Main Street, but a lot of the stores are all closing up early now.
Well,
and
the sun's a lot worse on Main Street, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some
and so
reason.
we thought, it wouldn't be real good to shoot something because it's a lot of bikes on Main Street, though. We did shoot a video going through there, which I'll probably throw up here somewhere along the line. Let you guys take a look at that.
So Guns N' Ryan says he hopes to see us soon. So are you coming to our meet and greet on Monday, August 8th at Kathmandu at 3 o'clock. Guns
So-
and rides.
So we might do, depending on how things go next week, we might do some kind of ride. If anybody's out here next week, I don't know yet when. We just have to see if we're all caught up. I got a lot of videos in the hopper that I need to get edited and put out yet. And we're making more videos. So today we just went around and kind of finished up a couple videos that we had done.
Had to do intros and exits.
Yeah.
So Emery's on. He says, hi, guys. Johnny Dalton says, passed you guys earlier. You guys were at Side Hack's balcony. There you go, Johnny. Yep, that's where we were.
Yep, we were sitting out there with some friends. Actually, sitting there with Larry from Bug Slide.
There you go.
Him and his wife, they're down at the campground, and
Days in.
they called up and said, hey, you guys want to go out to dinner tonight? We're supposed to go the other night, and he didn't feel so good. He hurt his leg and fell out of the trailer. He fell off of...
No, he fell down the steps, but his dog kind of helped him do that.
But he was telling everybody he did something else. I forget what he was telling everybody.
I don't know what he said.
So...
Emery says he's looking forward to meeting us. Yep, we got to meet you down there in Myrtle Beach, I think it was. But hopefully we'll get to sit down with you one-on-one and spend a little more time with you.
But yeah, it's a really great night tonight. It's pretty clear. Got some bikes riding around. We went out to the Full Throttle today. There's already RVs out at the all these campgrounds have already got trailers on them. Now we haven't made it out to Pappy Hoyle yet. We keep thinking we're going to do that. Maybe tomorrow we'll make it out to Old
We
Pappy's.
were out at the Buffalo Chip, not Full Throttle. You kept saying
I
Full
said we
Throttle.
didn't make it out there.
No, but
We were out at the Chip. And they had a lot of trailers out there already. Not a lot, but I mean there's 10 or 15. Marcus was setting up all his little village there and getting it all set up.
with the tents, Easy Ride Camp.
Yep, we'll be getting. He's still got a few tents left if anybody's looking for one. And he's going to. We're going to go through there and do a video because we've got some people that want to come and use it next year. Wants to know his amenities, and he's gained a lot of stuff. You know, he's got a hot tub now. He's got mimosas and stuff he serves in the morning. A lot of stuff
Coffee. I think coffee. They put coffee on at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you're one of those early risers and need your cup of coffee, they have coffee there for you.
Yeah. So most of the bars is starting to get a little more traffic. We were down at the Knuckle tonight, and there was a handful of more people in there than what has been in there. And all the bars are starting to kind of come to life. So the crowds are coming. I don't think pre-rally is going to be as big as previous year. Last year was just nuts. I think last year the pre-rally was just as busy as the actual rally. This year, I don't know. A lot of you are saying you're going to get here anywhere from the 1st to the 5th. So that's more you're coming in for the main rally. But we talked to a couple today that they're actually leaving next Friday. And so their group's coming in. They're going to Kathmandu. They seen us today there filming our entrance because we're
They
showing.
said, were you guys out there taking selfies in front of Kathmandu this morning or this afternoon? We're like, we weren't doing a selfie. We were doing a video.
So we're going to be putting that video up. And it'll come up a couple different times just to let people know the directions, how to get there, what exit it's on, how to get through the campground, where to find us at, all that kind of good stuff.
Robert Chamberlain says, great info. I'm following you, Bob and Tam, all the way. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Tune in tomorrow for more information.
That's right. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We also got a highlight video from last year to tease all of you that are, I think it's coming up tomorrow night at 7. And it's a highlight. It just got music behind it, but it's just a bunch of girls and bikes and Main Street and all that excitement that just kind of teases you a little bit. And then this weekend, we got some great videos coming up. We've got, we talked to the sheriff, the chief, and got a good interview with him. And looks like I might have got a ticket. So stay tuned for that. And then we got her and Judy did the lingerie show. And
a fashion show.
Oh, it almost looked like lingerie. And so that'll be coming up. We didn't do it live this time. So that'll be coming up here in the next few days too. So tomorrow's Friday, so I got to get the
Hey, David.
Harley one done tonight or tomorrow morning. Get that done bright and early so we can get that up. Because Saturday is pre-rally day, starts at Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
They've already got vendors out there. Rick Rack's already open. He opened up today.
Hey, John.
So he's already doing work and stuff out there.
Ding.
A lot of the small vendors are open. A lot of the big ones are still putting their stuff together. They'll all have it, probably by tomorrow, they'll have most of the vendors that are there or will be up and going.
Yeah, it looks pretty full already. I mean, there's still some empty spots, but I'm sure
they're
by
gonna have,
Saturday they'll be booked.
When I counted on the website, they got about 114 different vendors that's going to be there. So I'm basically saying about 100 because some might show and not show up, but some might gain. Over where Amsoil Adam is, they're not doing anything yet. Trucks are all still sitting on the property there.
Yep.
J&P Cycles is ready to open. I think they're going to be open this weekend too outside, but we'll have more information on that tomorrow. We kind of stopped in there. Manager was in a meeting, so we couldn't talk to him, and Larry had already booked out and left. Wasn't too exciting in town today.
Yep. So Phil says he does the Tab Performance have a tent. I'm pretty sure they do. I think are they at the Harley dealer?
Who?
Tab Performance.
Probably.
I don't know. It seems like I see.
Only person I haven't seen that's going to be here is Cobra Exhaust. I thought they were going to be in J&P because they're down and they're coming out of California. So it's like, why would you blow Sturgis off? So we should call them and see if they're coming.
They're going to be here, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't hardly believe that they wouldn't come. They go to Daytona, but they wouldn't come here.
So ML wants to know when the lingerie show is. It's coming up. I don't know if he's even edited it yet, has he? It shouldn't be too bad.
We're trying to get a few things that, like the police one. I still got to do Iron Mountain and Needles Highway still needs to get done. I haven't done those 2 videos yet. And there's a bunch of stuff. Spearfish we haven't done. We haven't done the spear. Because I don't know. I was going to put the waterfalls on and show you where they're at, but I may not put them on. And then we're going to do a highlight video because it seems like my ride videos aren't going real well. I thought you guys would like them because we spend each one's different and we stop and talk about the ride, what we see, what we have, what you can do. And I thought they would go a lot better, and they're not doing so well, which is kind of shocking to me. So I don't know. People ask about what gas is. Right across the street here, regular, that's kind of weird. Their regular is $4.53, but their premium plus is $4.33. I think they got their signs backwards.
I think so.
So typically gas right now we've seen in town for regular unleaded is running about $4.25 to $4.35. Premium ethanol free is about $5. I don't see it going down. We got to get gas in the bike tomorrow, so I'll know more tomorrow when I top it off. Diesel right now, if you go out to the Sinclair out here at exit 40, 46, whatever it is. And it's out there where Neil's staying at.
Oh, yeah.
And Neil's on e-tail the time.
Yeah.
But, so, exit. So it's like $4.92, but I'm not getting as good a gas mileage. I'm only getting like 17 miles to the gallon with nothing on the back of the truck. And that's kind of sad. So I don't know.
Usually once we drop the trailer, we go between 19 and 22. Yeah. So I don't know.
So we're thinking about going and stop in town here. They got diesel here for $5.02 or something. So I might go ahead and pay a little more, 10 cents more, and see if it's any better gas.
Mohawk Mike says he's stuck in Golden Valley, attempting to ride out in the morning. Lots of mud and wash flowing.
Yeah, we heard that loud bikes. We heard that you guys got a lot of rain. So yeah, because you're back there. You're living back there in Golden Valley. Yeah, so yeah, you might have to have
kind of down in
you might have to have a tow truck tow your bike out.
Mark W says, I admit I've been watching the last 2 years for Sturgis videos and been laughing a lot, and they're great. Steven says loves our videos. MEK says Pating, and so did Bruce Nelson. Mike Cal says across the street, be there shortly. All right, Mike, wherever you're at, come on down. Oh, he can't get up here. Yeah. We're on the 2nd floor. They let us up. It's not open.
If you come out down here, you have to wave to us when you're coming across the intersection so we can see you. We can bring you up here, but it's really not open.
Fuel mileage. Yep, I know. Doug,
there we go. There's Main Street there. If the phone don't fall out of my holder.
No,
there's a bunch of bikes over there at the, I think I can zoom in. Oh, there we go.
Go that way. There you go.
Some bikes over at the gas station getting gas.
Doug Nicolay says, any road constructions on Nemo Road between Deadwood and Rapid?
No.
We haven't seen any road constructions on the back roads, so that's a good thing.
Most of the construction, camera's way down low. How that got turned. Are we still zoomed in? Yeah, there we go. Most of the construction's out here on the highway, but actually for this week, I haven't seen any crews out here working anymore.
No?
So normally they stop working during rally time. But yeah, going out on Nemo Road, the bridges and stuff, they're all open. We rode that the other day. Looks good. Custer's got all their roads redone if you go through Custer State Park. Oh, we also found out if you're out here August 4th, one of our subscribers, I think it was Dave, sent me an email. August 4th, all national parks are free for the day. So if you wanted to go out to...
Needles Highway?
No, not Needles Highway, that's state.
Oh.
So if you wanted to go out to Devil's Tower, the Badlands, both of those would be free if you go out on August 4th. But if you want to do that, we're not big
Yeah.
You can see it from the road.
Mikkel Jones says heading out on August 3rd. He's staying down there in Custer. He's from Northeast Indiana. Caveman61 says, thanks for the shadow video this morning. Yeah, she just texted me and said a couple people have already called her from the video. And Ryder X is on.
Yep, there
I
you
need
go.
to call you tonight.
Yep.
I'm surprised my little alarm didn't go off yet. I think I
Because I told her, I said, you need to call him. I think he called the other day and didn't see it.
Yep.
So, but overall, it's weather's been just excellent. I know it's going to get hot, but I mean, it's
Too bad the rally wasn't this week. It would have been nice ride.
And they're saying right now we might not get any rain till Saturday, but I mean, you can't. Right now the sky is blue, 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 blue as you get. There's not even a cloud in the sky. Way over there on the other side of the mountains, I can see some clouds, but they're like flat clouds, so no rainy clouds. But I mean, this would be a great day to go riding, and so it's pretty neat. And but yeah, it's been pretty exciting to be down and see all this happen. We went to the dealership, again the day. We were there 2 days in a row. We went yesterday and got Mike to talk to us, and that video is going to come up probably
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow night probably. I don't know what I got down for. I think I already got stuff for 9 and 7, so we're going to have to move something around. So it should have been tonight. I wouldn't have had to do it live tonight. We were thinking about doing it live tomorrow night, Friday night, because we get to see a lot more people coming in on Friday. And I think Saturday, Sunday, we're definitely doing a live, but we haven't. You guys should tell me, would you rather have a live from Main Street on Sunday, or would you rather have a live from Black Hills Harley on Sunday? Because that's their opening days, Saturday and Sundays, their preview day. So let us know what you think about that. And if you're watching this after the fact, put it down here in the comments that, hey, we'd like to see you at one of those. We don't care. Actually, it doesn't matter. It go either way.
Now we're not going to be in Rapid City, so it'd probably be better to do it on Main. But if you guys wanted us to go to...
I just thought because we haven't been out there.
Ryder X says Main Street.
I just haven't thought about... Because we're going to do a lot of stuff on Main Street. Most of our lives are going to be down here on Main Street. And, maybe up here, too, at the Iron Horse.
Main Street. They're all saying Main Street. Sturgis Main Street. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So David Eastwood said he cleaned his bike up, took out all the extra junk of his saddlebags and tour pack, and made a list of places to eat. He says he hopes he can fit all of his clothes in his bag. My packing video was very informational.
There you go.
Very helpful.
So,
thanks, David.
And it is. It's just, you got to think about, and one of the things, like we were talking to Scotty Tramps.
Black Hills.
Scooter Tramp.
Scotty.
There you go.
Scooter Tramp Scotty.
And he was talking about that. You got to really watch about especially when you're loading your bike up. You want to keep the weight balanced. And in the back in the tour pack, you don't want to get too much weight because you'll get top heavy.
And you get off your bike and your bike will do a wheelie.
Well, that and it, we've had issues before, like especially when you're going through some of the mountains, you're really making the turns and stuff. You start getting down a little low, you can really feel that weight on the back of the bike.
You don't want to flip over.
And so, yes, that is something, especially if you're by yourself. Having that, we seen a guy today. I wish he would have been going the way we were. It was like that video where it's packed all the way on he's probably 2 foot on the other side of his saddlebags on both sides, and it was like a mountain in the back. And he was traveling. We were coming this way, and he was going towards Rapid City. And I said, "Oh man, I would have loved to have got a shot of that guy because it's like those commercials or those memes you see where the guy's got everything but a kitchen sink in there." But that's the bad thing about it. If you're tenting and all that stuff you got to bring. It's just like we did. We normally just have the one bag on the back of the bike when we both rode together. And both saddlebags are full. The tour pack pretty much just had stuff that we used. My computers were in there, phones, all that kind of stuff. We didn't really have a whole lot of stuff in there.
Like that, yeah.
And then we had the bag on top that didn't have any really super heavy. Didn't have jeans or nothing. We usually put like t-shirts and stuff that wasn't too heavy in that bag. And we got away with it. But I just thinking that if you had to bring a tent and some chairs, that's a lot more crap to put on.
A lot of stuff, yep. So Patty says, can you find out if there's any electric site in the state campground still available? Maybe a week, 5 or 3 days, or at the start of rally, please let me know.
What state campground are you looking at?
I don't know.
It really depends on when you get here. If you're thinking about getting here on a Friday night, no, you're not going to find anything. But if you're looking to get here Monday and Tuesday, very possible. But a lot of these campgrounds, I think the campgrounds here, I don't think you can reserve ahead. I'm not
The
mistaken.
state ones. I know you can't at Bear Butte. There's one right there off the
But they don't have
79.
electric.
Oh yeah, I guess they don't.
So I don't know. You'd have to go. Best thing to do is call the National Parks Department. Call the one out in Rapid City. And they got a lot of really good, helpful information. We got maps and stuff to show where all the free camping is, but we don't have time to talk about that one.
Call
But,
like kickstands and see what they have.
well, they're up to, well, they don't, yeah, kickstands, we heard that they may have some hookups left. But I mean, see, she may not, that's what she may not be wanting to spend. She may not want to spend,
Yeah, a lot of money.
$1,000 to stay at a campground.
That's true.
So if you're looking at a state campground, most state campgrounds, you're going to get 30 to 50 bucks a day.
Robin K, say hi. Motor Jess is on. He's planning on getting there. We'll do what we'll do when we get there. We'll wing it. There you go.
And a lot of people, if you're bringing a tent, it doesn't matter. You're gonna find every place has tent camping. Front yards over here have it. You know,
Almost
the
any
RV Sturgis campground, which is right down this, which is not a bad place to go. They got a pretty nice area, not real shaded, but not a. It's they got their own bathrooms they put over there for the tent people, and it's walking, it's stumbling distance. One sexy biker chick's got her house right here, yep, right behind us.
Yep.
Let's see if I can turn it. See the building? See the big building? This little house right there. She's got tent camping right there, and I think it's 35 bucks a night.
35.
And she's
There
got
comes with
showers.
breakfast and showers
comes with
and
a
toilets.
hot breakfast. It's not no damn Danish. Cold
It's not
cup
a
of coffee.
Breakfast. John Gout says pack light and buy shirts when you get
That's
there.
right.
Ryder X says make sure you highlight the girls. Joe Casey says hi Bob and Tam for all the cool information. Robin K say hi. Joe Casey says hi Bob and Tam, thanks for all the cool information. And Mel says when do they take pictures of everybody? Report from there.
On Main Street starts taking pictures. They're probably going to start taking pictures on the 5th. And normally it's at 12 noon every day. Now,
like
I don't know
5.
if they're going to do both towers or not again. Last year, because of the virus and all that stuff, they only had the one tower they were taking pictures from. So the towers aren't up yet, so I don't know. I don't know who the heck even takes care of that. If that's the city.
No, it's the guy at
yeah. So we'll go down and talk to him. The guy down there, he takes the picture.
Yeah,
so we'll find out.
Gift shop and.
So our live on Sunday, we will tell you all about times of pictures and all that. Here goes Chip.
Oh yeah. If anybody knows, oh you got it on there. It was already on there.
Sorry, missed him. Hopefully I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. That was Chip that works for Amsoil Adam. He was over there.
Ryder X says there's 108 people on and only 51 thumbs up. So if you're on, give us a thumbs up. Before you get off, I know all of you can't stay on the whole time. Is it crowded compared to this term to previous years?
Well, see, pre-rally hasn't started yet. It doesn't start till this weekend. So tomorrow, Friday. So typically, for all the years that we've come out here, we used to come out on the Thursday, which would be this week coming up, Thursday, and we left Thursday of the rally. So I could probably tell you more normal when it gets to be Thursday here. But right now, it looks like a smaller crowd. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to have a smaller crowd. One, this is an off season. What we mean by off season is it's not the 80th, it's not the 85th, it's not the 90th, it's not the 100th. You know, those are the fives.
The in-between rally.
Goes by fives are always the bigger rallies. So this is the 82nd. So typically it should be smaller. Normally, as it gets closer and closer, like it did in the 74th, 74th was a very small year. I suspect this year to be like the 74th, which is very enjoyable because what's nice is most of the time you can walk in most of these bars, they're not packed. You can usually sit down right away, get your food. So it's not like you got to wait an hour to get in any place. The rides aren't quite so, you're not going to get up, which is to tell you, don't ride Needles Mountain or Iron Mountain or Spearfish Canyon on Saturday or Sunday. You do that, you plan on sitting. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the best time to do most of your rides. That's what we do. Because the earlier you do them, the better off you are. Plus, earlier in the morning, especially if it's going to be 100 degrees like they say, get your butts up by 7 and get out there on the road. You get out there by Iron Mountain by 8, 9 o'clock, you're going to have no trouble getting through there. Now, you might have it take your turn through a tunnel or something, or if you want to get a great picture, you might have to wait for people to get by. But overall, it'll be a good ride. You'll only be able to enjoy it. But if you wait till, drag your butt out because you've been drinking all night, 11 o'clock in the morning, and maybe about 1, you're finally on your bike. You can go out there and you can sit in line for about an hour waiting to get through the eye of the needle.
Stephen Wimmer says he's going to Bull Creek Campground, and Cast Iron says, have you been to Black Hills Harley yet? And
Yes.
do they have much inventory? New inventory?
Yeah, they got a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're getting in. They're probably all together going to have about 200 new bikes.
Under the tent right now, there's 400 bikes. And they've gotten a whole lot of trikes because I think years previous, people were wanting trikes and they didn't have a very big inventory. So they got a pretty nice size inventory of trikes now.
This Rumble down here, we stopped here today. Now, I didn't look at checking out what kind of condition these bikes are, but they were very reasonable. They had a CVO like mine, exact like mine, 2014, not blue, but it's red. 2,800 miles, and they wanted $22,000 out the door for it. That's cheap. Nice. My bike last time I looked was about worth it somewhere between $24,000 and $28,000. If it was at the dealer, they'd want about $30,000 for it. And with 2,800 miles on it,
that's like a brand new bike.
You know, I definitely want to make sure it's one owner, that it's not been sold or something. But now I'm not saying to buy a bike from them, but I'm just saying that you might consider looking at that too if you're coming out. You know, you buy it from the Harley dealer up here. You've got at least them to stand behind the bike.
Yeah.
These guys, next week they'll be gone. So they'll be on to another Rumble event. And we see them a lot, but we don't see them selling bikes but at a couple rallies. So I don't know much about them.
They're supposed to be associated with Warhorse Harley Davidson dealership.
One of the owners has something to do with that. But
Florida.
We just heard today that the building, 2020, they had a carnival there, Ferris wheel and all kinds of stuff. They told us today they bought that building, so they own the property now. So they might have bikes there more often.
That was per the salesman that talked to us.
Yes.
So take it with a grain of
well,
salt.
I believed him. I don't think he
lied.
lied.
I know, but
he actually works at the dealership too. Yeah. So kind of neat. And they had a lot of bikes. They had a lot of Harleys. They had some Indians. They had a Vanderhall. Had a couple slingshots over there too. If you look at that.
Big variety.
And most of the bikes looked not too. They had a chopper there.
That wasn't a bad
what year it was? It was like $8,200. And you couldn't ride it anywhere because it looked like a log wagon, but it looked like it was all
decked out,
the cylinders were all diamond cut and all kinds of stuff. It looked like a really nice bike to ride up and down Main Street. And
so David Hamilton says hi, and Pating Motor Jess says our restaurant service animal friendly. I think so. We've seen a few service animals in some of the restaurants, so I'm.
Well, you got to watch is once rally starts, you really don't want to take a dog or any kind of animal into some of these places because they're so crowded. You know, it's like I used to work for a utility company, and it's a rule that I never knew. All dogs will bite in a situation. And when you put people in there, you just like hear the stereo's all cranked up, people's in there, drunk people stumbling around, bumps the dog turns around and snaps them, now you got a lawsuit against you because your dog bit somebody. And you say, my dog's never bit anybody. Well, that's what we always say. Never bit anybody till they do the first one.
Well, that's Charlie. Charlie is the most mellow, laid-back dog. He's doing good. Thanks for all your prayers and support. But I don't think he would ever hurt a flea. But, I mean, I had this little kid come up and grab him by the face and put their face in their face. I'm like, don't do that. Because I don't know what Charlie's going to do. I mean, if Charlie would have bit that kid in the face, like I said, I don't think he ever would. But you never know.
That's right. You can't predict an animal.
No.
They're still animals. They're not humans. So that's the only thing I would say. During the week like now, this week, probably next week, probably isn't going to be a big deal. But we have seen some dogs. But it could get to be, when it gets really crowded, they may tell you, you have to sit on the patio. You know, most of the patios out here, we've seen dogs, even during rally time. People bring their freaking kids in strollers and push them around, so why not bring the dog?
So Jeff Paul says he'll be rolling in Tuesday night. Near Glencoe, here we come. John Galt says 7 days and counting. John Galt and Don A gave us a thumbs up. Emery says, are we going to go shooting guns at the Buffalo Chip? So we'll have to make a date and we'll go shoot guns.
Well, it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll have to see.
So what we're planning on doing is Thursday next week, or sooner. That's why we got to go out tomorrow and talk to Rod and find out when the hell the guy's showing up so we can talk to him and take some pictures. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? But we found out if you stay in on the Buffalo Chip,
you have a wristband,
you get to shoot up to 50,000 rounds for free.
So Friday night would be the best night to go.
Because they'll probably be gone pretty quick.
Yep.
And after that, I don't know what they're charging.
So Emory Friday, we have to do it.
So we're gonna go out there Thursday. Maybe we'll get to shoot Thursday if we go out and talk to them.
Maybe.
But we'll see what the deal is. See what kind of guns they have. I don't know what YouTube's gonna do if we put this up with guns on it. I don't know. It's all about safety and stuff. It's not. I don't know.
So
I don't know
Rex, I'm not sure. The phone that we're doing the live on, I don't know. I didn't see. Did you see a picture he sent us?
Something came up a minute ago, but I
Okay.
didn't see what it came from.
So I won't be able to see it.
Yeah, I can't see it on this phone.
Scooter and Crystal's Big Adventure. See you there. Rolling out next Thursday. Up to 1,200 miles. There you go.
You know,
David Eastwood says, which direction do you recommend going on Needles?
you have to go. Oh, Needles
Needles.
Highway. Needles Highway. You could go either way. We did this year. We started from the top, which is coming out of. We went by Hill City and all that.
Yeah, so this is my recommendation. If you just want to ride and not really stop, I would suggest going through Keystone, running by, seeing Mount Rushmore, turning left when you get down the end of 222, going through Needles Highway, then you drops you off into Custer, go through Custer State Park, you come out at the other end of the 16A on Iron Mountain and take that back up, and it'll drop you right back off where you started in Keystone at Mount Rushmore.
And that's a full day's ride.
And that's really much not stopping.
Well, you can stop and eat lunch
yeah,
and stuff like that, but you can't spend a lot of time.
But I mean, that way you'll get Mount
Three
Rushmore,
things done.
Needles Highway, Iron Mountain, and Custer State Park. You'll get to see the buffalo.
So
that
once
way.
you pay for Needles Highway, it's good through Custer within 7 days.
So
right now it's
that's
20
my
bucks.
recommendation.
When we talked to the ranger, first the lady at the counter said they never do $10. They never do $10. When we talked to the ranger, it's on the table, but they have not made a decision if they're dropping it to $10 for bikes or not. So we'll see what happens.
So Don A says, leaving Arizona tomorrow, road glide kickstands on the 1st. There you go. Side Peterson says, I'm in Spearfish. I'm from Canada, staying till the 10th. All right, Sid. Scooter, Crystal Big Adventures. Have you been out to Wyatt's Hideout Campground? It's not
Wyatt's Campground.
We passed it.
Yeah,
when
we
we went
passed
out to Hewlett the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's pretty far out there.
Yep. It's on the 34.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
after you
pretty
get
nice.
after you get off the 90 and you go down probably, I don't know, 10 miles. It's on the right hand side.
Past that, because I was on the other side of St. I don't know how you say it.
But it's before you got. I
O-N-G-E.
thought it was before. It's that campground where it
St.
has that little building on the left.
It says Wyatt's on it.
I know, but it's on the left side is that little building that they have barbecue and stuff, and it's like a shed. I think it's before
I don't know.
you get to Belfuge.
Rider XX, I saw my exact bike at the dealership the other day, 2019 CVO, on the showroom floor for $35,000. Too bad I don't have the desire to sell mine. There's Bob O. Socks is on. How you
He
doing?
hasn't been on in a while, has he?
No, he hasn't. Or if he hasn't said anything, he might have been on. He said, Bob O. Socks says, hi there. NorCal Refrigeration. Are you guys bummed out that Snoop Dogg had to cancel? Just broke my heart.
That she's not gonna get a picture with him.
No, but
Well, we found out. Here's the dirt on Snoop Doggy. We got it right here on the Bob and Tam Show. Probably not gonna find it anywhere else. Snoop Dogg said, F you. He fired his business agent, his promoter. He fired everybody.
His
He
whole
said,
staff.
screw you guys. You ain't screwing with me no more. The Snoop Doggy says you're all fired. So
And he
canceled
canceled all of his concerts.
Canceled everything. So what's Snoop Dogg gonna do in the future? We're gonna have to wait and see.
he's going to do his commercials on Corona.
Him and Martha Stewart gonna be doing a little token there.
Because
I know a lot of you made comments about that, that,
there you go, Sid.
Martha wasn't keeping him stocked up with the supply there.
Curdy Johnson says, hi, Tam. Rider X, yeah. No, we're not too... Well, I mean, I was just hoping he was okay, or his family, whatever. I didn't know why he canceled everything, but...
Well, you didn't know if he got sick, he had a heart attack, a stroke. You know, we looked on the internet and I couldn't find nothing on it. And then, so we were really thinking that the Buffalo Chip knew weeks ago. But when we did it, we call it the kids. The two kids that, they're not really that young.
No, it's
they're probably older
Damien
than,
and Tony.
They're probably a lot
Rod's
older than
kids.
some of you even might be. But we call them the kids. And they even talked about Snoop Dogg last week, which we haven't put that video up yet. I'll have to edit that out. And, or put that at the bottom. It's,
He's
so
canceled.
he just canceled like 2 days ago. So they found Ice-T in his club, Bones
Bones
Thugs.
Thugs and Harmony.
I gotta look that up and see if those are those songs.
Yes, it is.
If it's
I
those
know
songs,
it
we
is.
used to play them at the bar. Bones and Thugs got some good songs.
Yeah.
A lot of bad words in them, but they are some really good songs.
Greg Miller says, hi, Barbara's on. Hi, Barbara Ivory. How you doing? You've been in my prayers, girlfriend. One badass dude says, hot, hot, hot in Spokane. Ryder X says, one badass dude is just about hot everywhere. Yes, it is.
It's up here.
Emery says he'll arrive Friday around noon. That sounds good. Give us a call. I think you got our number, Emery.
Yeah.
Mark W says, Snoop canceled because Martha Stewart won't be there.
That's what we
Traveler
hear.
says, when are y'all leaving the area after the rally?
We're probably going to hang around a couple of days after because we got some deals in the work. We've got possibly some major sponsors that might pick us up. Don't know yet. It's still a lot of talk going on. So that might be happening this week or next week. We might know a little bit more about that. So that might happen. The Buffalo Chip wants to do some stuff with us next year, like us be out there the whole freaking time. So
That's what you offered.
I know, but we want some stuff in return for it. I'm not looking for money, but we're looking for some notoriety.
Recognition, yes.
And we're probably not going to get a guaranteed spot, but the idea would be we're going to try to see if we can get an area court. See, they don't reserve spots out there. You can't call up and say, I want this area. Well, I could. You can't. So Rod likes us. It's great. It's great to have these people that actually, which is why you all say, why do you guys do this? Well, that's part of the fun of doing this, is because we get to meet some really great people at these rallies, and some of the owners of some of these businesses are just, for us, are excellent. Now, I'm not saying that they're the best people in the world, but they treat us really well, and we get some respect from them. We respect them. That's part of the fun of why we like to do this. Just like we found out why Snoop Dogg's not coming. Probably nobody else in the freaking world, probably TMZ don't even know why the hell he's coming. So here we get the dirt right here and pass it on to you. So I probably could have done another thing and put that on, but.
So No Cow Refrigeration says, Antifa canceled, no soy at the South Dakota Starbucks. There is no Starbucks in South Dakota. Ryder X said you should post that ride you outlined on Facebook or the website. Oh, the
Which
one
ride?
I told to go, my ride I thought would be a good ride to do.
Oh.
Traveler says, don't think anyone's bummed Snoop Dogg canceled. Bobo Sock says, hey guys, Ryder X says everyone subscribe to the mailing list on www.bobandtams.com.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg is awesome. Sid Peterson
It'd have
says,
been neat to, but I mean, bad thing about Snoop Dogg was he wasn't going to come on until like 10 o'clock.
10:30.
And because they would have had Buck Cherry first. And so that's the bad thing, like us, we're not staying there. And for us to stay
We're
up
not
late.
night owls.
We're doing videos different this year than we did any time before. And a lot of the really good stuff you're not going to see till after the rally. Like Topless Tuesday, that's the stuff that I shoot there that's presentable for YouTube. You're not going to see that till after the rally's over. We're only going to show you things before they happen. So our talk about Topless Tuesday, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that'll come out sometime soon. I don't know when. Probably before the event happens, maybe that weekend. I don't know. But other than that, we're probably going to end up doing a lot of lives at night and give you updates on, hey, here's what's going on here today. Here's what's happening. Here's what we've done. Things like that.
Sid says he finds the nicest way to ride Needles is starting from Custard and then do the whole tour. Paul Roberts says, hi guys. Emery says, laughing my ass off. Love to see Bob act like he's toking it up.
But now Needles Highway, you have to do Iron Mountain from Custer going up. If you don't do that, you're not going to see the presidents through the thing. You got to turn around and look at it. It's not as fun. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks about Needles Highway. Because I thinking about it, I think it would have been better to go the opposite way. Go up Needles from Custer. I think it's more downhill, but there is uphill, downhill. The only nice thing about going the other way, motorcycle going by. A couple motorcycles going by. So the only difference is when you first come into the park there at Needles Highway, coming the way we're going to show you on our thing, which we came from Hill City area down, is once you get in the park, there's a couple places you can stop. They got a store right there. They've got the lake there. That you can pick up some water if you forgot to pick it up. You can get some refreshments. You can use the bathrooms before you hit that road, because there really isn't nothing. Even when you get to the other end, there's nothing there.
There was some porta potties, pit toilets there at the end.
Oh yeah, when you cross over the road.
Yeah. So Rick Lewis says, hi guys. Barbara said, thank you, my friends. Art's on. He says, sounds like Snoop Dogg was getting shortchanged.
We're jamming now. We're doing some whapping.
Rick Lewis says he'll be here Tuesday morning. Ryder X says, okay, not yet. Rick Lewis says, staying at the chip. There you go. Not too much fun. I'm not into that culture for the rapping stuff. Rick Lewis says, we have a spot in the Finsky area. Cliff in Arizona said, my son and I are knees in the breeze Wednesday morning from Queen. I can't say it. Queen Creek, Arizona. I know where that is. Traveler Jess says, no Starbucks? Nope. They do have a coffee shop down here at the end of the street.
Yeah, there's no Starbucks in this town. I'm not even sure Rapid City's got a Starbucks. I'm not even sure there's any Starbucks in South Dakota. I don't know if we've seen any.
I haven't seen any. Nope. Michael Campbell says, hey guys, leaving Jackson Saturday. Brother may... Oh man. Oh my gosh. He said his brother may not be coming. He's got COVID. Well, he will know tomorrow. Well, I'll be praying that he gets better soon and he tests negative and he can come with you, because that was the whole plan. You and your brother to come out here. Jeff Biscamp says, hi, Bob and Tam, Sturgis 2022. Stay safe. Greetings from sunny Los Angeles, California. It's even been hot out there, hasn't it? Oh, Sid said there is a Starbucks in Spearfish Safeway. Didn't know that. Motor Jess says, thanks, Sid. Person lifesaver. We're not coffee drinkers, so I think I'm
South Dakotans, which we're South Dakotians, that we can spend all that big money for a freaking cup of coffee. Go down here and get the $2 one at McDonald's.
Well, it was funny because up in New Hampshire, I guess they're the ones that invented iced coffee, or they've been drinking iced coffee for years. And that's the big thing up there. Boy, you can't find any tea, but boy, you can get iced coffee anywhere.
They say, well, we like to have some iced tea. We'll get some iced coffee for you. No, we don't want no freaking iced coffee. We want a freaking iced tea.
Oh, they said there's a Starbucks in Deadwood at Tin Lizzie's Casino. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. So there are some Starbucks out here. You just got to look for them.
Google them.
There you go. Some people have that app. My daughter's got that app, and she just has to hit her Starbucks app, and it'll bing, 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 pop them all up where they're at.
Starbucks Gold card or Platinum card or Gold, whatever.
Yep. So there you got that. So
$10,000 card.
Bravo Sock says, you guys deserve some good sponsorship for all the hard work you do.
We hope so. So we got two big ones we're trying to work with right now. And what's nice about a big sponsor is they may, we may not be able to show as much of the bartenders and stuff like that on our channel. We may have to do that on Patreon, but because they don't want that image on their channel. So that might change, but other than that, I don't think there'll be a lot of restrictions on us. And what's nice is we're not looking to get paid to do what we do, but we'd like to cover the expenses that we have. Because it's like, here, $15 for the freaking dog, so much for making money at this rally. Unless it really goes, I need some of them Antifa dumbasses, to come on in here and make a video for them, because that's always 150,000 views, guaranteed. Nothing like morons.
Maybe we should pay one of these purple-headed kids to go out and bring a
flag. I can order one on Amazon. I'll be here in time for the thing. They can run them down Main Street. We'll get them streaking or something with their flag. We'll blur them out.
I don't know, but yeah. So
yeah, I don't think we're going to have too much excitement at this rally this year.
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a pretty mellow rally.
Maybe we could track the blue-haired kid down and we could do an interview with him. Would that give me a lot of views?
Maybe. I don't know. So we've got the dirt on Antifa. I don't know. Traveler says, free coffee and casinos at Deadwood. Hard to beat that. Yep.
Oh, also found out that Big Red Casino out there is having free bikini wash on the 5th through the 13th, 14th, whatever. Yeah. They always have the girls out there, but I didn't know it was free. But on the big billboard out here it says, free, free,
They
free.
probably want tips.
Oh, of course they do. But it's better than paying, like this guy over here, this fat guy over here that they had to play. So what's it called? Fatty something?
No, it's Big Tony's.
Oh, Big Tony, Fat Tony, what's the difference? He's still a big guy. So he had that in charge the girls $20, and then they want a $20 tip. It's like, you didn't do $40 worth of work. I'll tell you that for the first place. I don't mind, like the girls that used to do down here when Art was with us. We'd go down to the car wash down here, do it yourself. You did it yourself, pulled it out, and the girls dried it off. You give them 10 or 20 bucks, and it's worth them to dry the damn thing off for you. And their little bikinis running around. So that's, I don't mind that. But pay 20 bucks for them to clean it, and then they don't do that good a job anyway. And then they expect a $20 tip to go with it, because this fatty over here wants 20 bucks in his pocket, and then he I don't know what.
Tony.
Well, Big Tony, Fat Tony.
Art says there's one Starbucks per every 3,500 people living in South Dakota.
There you go. He probably looked it up. Or get on your bike and get your butt over here.
Ryder X says, I wouldn't trust my bikini girl to wash my bike. Don't mind watching them wash other people's bike, but not mine.
Most of the time now, a lot of them are just using the spray, like bug spray or the stuff from Clockworks or something like that. They're just putting the spray on it, wiping it off. I mean, most of the time, they've never scratched our bikes. Art used to get his bike cleaned all the time. We went up to Laughlin. Where's those girls at? I want them to clean my bike.
There's some here, there's some there.
He gets his bike washed like 10 times in the same day.
He kept driving through puddles.
He wants to support the local moms.
That's our Missouri coming out in us. We wash our cars and wash the bikes.
We wash it.
Who needs Starbucks when you can have Starbucks? There you go.
Girl down here's got pasties on that was in the bar at
Side Hacks.
Side Hacks. Went down there to eat. We won't talk about that.
No.
Our food was all right. Larry's food wasn't so good. He's not feeling so
Larry
good.
had to go home. That wasn't a good sign.
We'll leave it at that.
Because
a lot of people
Art says LOL.
Yeah. We know how you are.
There's
with
Ralph.
them girls.
He says, Ralph the Bulldog here. Left Monterey Bay Tuesday a.m. Made it to Gillette. Gonna sack my van tonight. And he's tired as hell. 1,450 miles he rode. Holy cow.
It's a lot.
He's in his van though right now. I think he's probably pulls his trike with him. So we'll see you when you get here.
So
Phil's laughing too.
That's about what we do. When we come from California, it was about 1,450, 1,500 miles we rode.
But we didn't ride in one day.
No, we didn't do it one day. Well, we're riding a bike too.
Yeah.
And as I tell people, don't kill yourself getting here. We did that one year with Art too. Art was with us. We rode all the way up the coast of California, which we wish we would have filmed all that, and then across Oregon through Idaho and into Wyoming, and it was like 2,200 miles, and it took us 6 days. We rode from sun up to sundown every day.
I rode my own bike that time.
That's after she had a wreck. That was the last big ride she ever did. Well, that's really the only big ride we've ever all done. And I mean, when we got here, we got to the point where it was 2 weeks.
You made it over, huh? They let you up?
Yeah, but unfortunately, I have to tell you off to go downstairs.
Oh,
What, is Big Steve here?
Not yet.
Oh, he'd let us stay up here. Steve's here. His golf cart was here.
His golf cart.
Yeah.
Oh. It's too loud downstairs. That's why we couldn't do it downstairs.
I understand, but management told me to tell you guys because
Who's management now?
the person that told me was Terry.
Terry?
She knows who we are? Should have told her it's Bob and Tam's up here. Should have told her it's Bob and Tam up here.
I didn't know this.
Oh.
But she
Cool.
told me to get you guys downstairs.
Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead and cut this off. We gotta go downstairs. We have to talk to Steve and get this straightened out because we're supposed to be VIPs. So with that, we're gonna leave you tonight right here at the Iron Horse. And we'll talk to you guys later.
So thanks for coming along and hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to our channel. Share us with your family and friends. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yep. Maybe do a live tomorrow night. Don't know yet. But definitely Sunday.
All right. We'll
See
see you
ya.
then. So, Jen